My name's Marshall Cox. I'm the group leader for Group 5 this week. Our assignment was over Paradise Lost, books 1, 3, and 4. Each book had 2 questions, and this is the group summary. On book 1, the first question was about what inspired Milton to write it, and the general consensus was the Holy Spirit and or divine influence, basically. This is also what grants him the authority. That's the word I was looking for. That's what grants him the authority to speak on this important topic, basically. And then the second question was about Satan as a villain. He's a very charismatic and very influential and things like that. So basically it was, did he overdo it? And I don't think he did. He made him very relatable. I think this is what made the story have such a lasting impact as it has. And then for book 3, there were 2 questions on that one as well. The first one was, what kind of Protestant was Milton, which is Puritan. And then it was asking about how would he line up with Martin Luther. And I think their views, our group consensus again, was their views would line up very closely. And so that's what it was. The second question was about Milton, and if book 3 got him off topic from his original topic from the first one, and God's kind of pompous a little bit. And anyways, I don't think it did. We as a group didn't think that it got him off topic. He used it to reinforce what he stated in book 1. And as far as God's overbearingness or pretentiousness, it did show a little bit, but for the most part it was forgivable and needed to give that sense of benevolence to the character. And it works because with the son being the grace-driven character, and it works. So book 4, the 2 questions for book 4. The first one was Satan's character, has he changed? And again, we had a consensus on this one as well. None of us thought he changed. He was the same character, but he did have a better realization and understanding of himself and his actions, and that in turn gave more depth to him to a degree, because he could understand. It shows that even he understood what the transformations and his actions and things like that. So overall it was a good thing. It wasn't that he changed, it was just a self-realization kind of thing. So the second question on book 4 was Adam and Eve and their status and things like that, gender issues basically. And this is the only one we did not fully agree on. I was in the minority on this, but so our majority opinion for the group summary was that she was valued more for the time than what most people would value women, more than property, more than just a thing. But she was still not to the stature of Adam. That Adam as a man was more important than her, and she was subservient to him. Now, whether I agree with that is irrelevant, but that was our group consensus, that they weren't seen as equals, but she was still above a lot of the rest of the stuff. It wasn't like she was completely worthless. So it was a step in the right direction for the time, but in today's time it can be considered sexism, because she was not valued as much. That's my group summary over the 6 questions and Paradise Lost book 1, 3, and 4. So thank you.